You also pulled the hair of a child and headbutted her.
Yeah, I didn't do it hard though, but yeah, you're absolutely correct.
You were at the bar today?
No, I was not.
You weren't at the bar at all?
No, not at all.
Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son. He found what appears to be drugs in the house. He was concerned, scared. Okay. We don't have to do drugs to have drugs in the house.
There's no perfect playbook for parenting, but let's be real, sometimes there are just flat out bad ideas. We're diving into 7 reports of reckless parenting that push the limit and come dangerously close to the point of no return, and it's all caught on Bodycam. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg. We begin today's episode in Oregon, Illinois. It's barely sunrise, but inside one household, things are already boiling over. What should have been a normal morning getting ready for school turns into total chaos. A family argument spirals out of control, and suddenly a father's on the phone with 911 to report his girlfriend allegedly putting hands on his 6-year-old daughter.
I was the one that called.
Okay.
But it all started because, for one, I don't feel good. I'm going to
Okay, so hang on.
Come on in.
Yeah, hang on.
No.
No, hang on. No, hang on.
Just
you're not going to assault a child and try to make me the bad
okay.
guy.
All right, hang on. I haven't even gotten anywhere yet.
Yeah, because she bum rushed out the door.
That's how he's gonna
Dustin,
do it.
please, just wait.
All right.
So there was already heated discussion going on, and then I finally said, you know what, keep your pissy kid out of my bed. And I probably shouldn't have said that, that was wrong. But he come walking up and got in my face and poked in my face like this, sorry, and told me that I would never put my hands on her again, and I'd never put my hands on any of these kids, not even mine. And he said that I pulled her hair and I headbutted her. I said I've never once done that, and I don't lie about So I walked into the bathroom, she's standing there, in here, I said here, I did this, I grabbed her head, and I did that, and I said, there, I pulled your hair, and I headbutted you. Now you can say that. He literally picked me up off the ground and slammed me in the hallway. And then when I got up, he pushed me into the closet door. My daughter's bath bed started going. There's a mess in there.
Okay, well, hang on. Do you have any?
I don't know if I do. My hair was falling out because he was pulling my hair. Literally just picked me up and slammed me on the hallway floor.
How did he do that?
By my throat. He literally picked me up, grabbed my throat, grabbed my back, and slammed me on the floor.
Could you breathe?
A little bit. Like I don't even feel good, first of all.
Okay, do you need medical attention?
You know, my head's pounding out from smacking the floor.
Okay.
And then when I got up, then he still came after me and pushed me into the closet door and wouldn't let me go.
Okay. All right. Let me go talk to see what his side is.
I'm just gonna run in Casey's and grab some cigarettes.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Nope, just stay in your car. Cigarettes are not important right now.
Okay, can I grab a soda pop? I gotta take my kids in school in Roscoe.
Officer Spencer follows 36-year-old Martha Dunham inside. She's grabbing a pop, and he's looking for answers from the father.
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah, come on back.
All right. All right, just wait in your car.
That's nice.
So,
Well, the kids don't need to be in there.
Not in here.
okay, what's going on here?
Right here.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, what's going on, man?
So we woke up. Well, she's been asleep since probably about 5 o'clock last night because she hasn't been feeling good.
Okay.
Whatever. I set her up with medicine, water, cough drops, whatever. Woke up this morning. She got up.
145.
I asked her if she was still taking her son to school. She's like, being all smart. Well, yeah, I still got a parent, and this, that, and the other. So I didn't say nothing. Whatever. We kind of went about doing what we were doing. I don't know what led to it, but I ended up bringing up what my niece Ava shared with my sister. So my niece Ava shared with my sister that Marty hurts her when I'm not here. That she pulls her hair and headbutts her. And so I called her out on it. Mm-hmm. You know, I was here at this end of the hallway, she was there at that end of the hallway. And I said, don't do that. I said, don't do that. So next thing you know, She's rushing into the bathroom, brushing her hair, pulls her hair to prove a point, and gives her a little head tap. Or a headbutt, I don't know. So I just grabbed her and I threw her off of her, basically. That's what I did. You know, because she's not going to go in there to prove a point. You're going to do that?
How'd you grab her?
I don't know. Can I show you?
No, you cannot show on me. No.
I don't know. I grabbed her and I don't know. By the throat. I don't know, to be honest. She was in there hurting my girl, my daughter. You know?
Okay, how'd she grab her hair?
I didn't grab her hair.
No, how did she grab her hair?
By
Don't show me.
By her,
you could show me, but not on me.
Ponytail. You know, or her hair. Her hair. Just went behind her. She wasn't even expecting it. Just grabbed her hair and headbutt her. See there? Now I did it, or whatever. Or... Because I was calling her a liar or whatever. I was like, what, you saying she's lying? She's a liar? Mm-hmm. You know? And that was her way to prove a point that now I can say that she did it.
Okay. All right.
While Dustin's giving his side of the story, Martha chimes in on the details he fails to mention.
You're gonna body slam somebody in the hallway?
I didn't body slam you.
Yes,
you
did.
No,
All
I
right.
didn't. You just lost your feet.
Stop!
I lost my footing?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You didn't... Listen. Please. I'm trying to conduct an investigation. I don't need you interrupting it.
There is to investigate.
So, okay. This is what I need you to do. I need you to just... Please... Is your car warmed up?
Yeah.
Just stay there in the car and just wait there, please. Okay? Okay, so I'm just trying to take everybody's information. So,
Yep.
Okay, so who is that?
After separating the couple, the officer continues his investigation, first by gathering crucial information about the children.
I need to talk with her. Yeah. So, and pretty much, were all the kids up?
Yeah. Yep. This should be
Okay. Hey. Can I talk to you real quick? I'm gonna talk to you down here in the front room, okay? Alright. Okay, so what happened?
Then, Officer Spencer heads over to speak to Dustin's 6-year-old daughter.
Are you hurt? Do you need medical attention or anything like that? Somebody check you out, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
When the young girl declines medical attention, the officer heads back to the mother, who's been patiently outside waiting in her car.
Hey, mind just stepping out? I just want to take a look at your neck again, so.
It's been 40 minutes, so...
Well, because, I need to see what's, I realize, but you know what? These things are not quick. These things do not happen like they do on TV.
Oh, yeah,
I have to definitely
it
talk
wasn't
to...
like he just picked me up and slammed me on the ground. It wasn't like he sat there and choked me out.
Officer Spencer snaps photos of Martha's reported injuries and then makes the next move in the investigation.
All right, so...
Can I have that?
Marty, well, no, we're not going to do that. So what's happening is, with what I was talking with the people in there and even you admitting to pulling your hair, you're under arrest for domestic battery to...
Okay.
So, right. You know what? We will take care of that, okay?
But what's happening, he's literally slammed me on the ground and then picked me up and slammed me into the closet door.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. You also pulled the hair of a child and headbutted her.
Yeah, I didn't do it hard though, but
So,
yeah, you're absolutely correct.
You know?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
It's not just one person I talked to in there. I talked to everybody. That's what took so long.
I admitted it to you as soon as you told me that. Can I shut my car off?
We will take care of that.
You don't know where the key's at.
Where's the key?
It's in, you gotta flip this guy up and it's in the thing.
Okay, all right.
Can I grab my debit card so I can get bonded out or anything?
Well, you're gonna be seeing a judge.
Oh, okay.
This morning or today at some point, okay? So if you could just face the car. Okay. All right, hands behind the back. Okay. All right, do you have anything on you that would harm me, stab me, blow me up, anything like that?
Oh, my dad. Love you, bye.
You got some small wrists here.
Yeah, I do.
I just don't want to hurt you.
No,
you know.
you're fine. You're fine.
So. Okay. All right. Where's your debit card?
I can't even really tell you right now. Honestly.
Okay.
It's alright. My dad will come.
Okay. All right.
There's no cash bail anymore, so
Yeah.
it's not like you're any money to bond out.
Yep.
It's just,
So.
you just gotta see.
Do you have anything in this pocket right
no.
here?
No.
Okay. All right. And then nothing around there.
No.
Okay. And then any.
No.
Nope. I'm just gonna, because I could see if something's in there. So. Okay.
Woo.
And anything in this bottom one?
No.
All right. Okay.
This bottom one? No.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go back to my car. We're gonna go on the passenger side here. Okay. You might go on the other side so we can buckle. Might go on the other side to buckle.
Oh, I could probably do it myself.
I mean, even though everything's on video camera and all that stuff, I still want to have, because you're a female, so I want to, yeah.
All
Get
right,
that. All right.
so we can roll up your window, lock the car. You want the keys with you?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yeah. I've
You
got no problem
literally,
having.
the key fob, you literally got to push the key fob in to be able to pull the whole key fob out. That's why I asked you if I could just
All right.
do it.
I'll get it
Little
done.
Sneaky spot.
Yep.
Is there a phone in there you need?
There is. Can you grab it?
Yep. We could do that
Call
too.
somebody after
Yeah.
you- Okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure not taking anything that the jail's going to take away, but you're more than welcome.
Is there a way that I can call my son into school? Because he goes to school in Rockton.
Well, you're. When we get down to the jail, you'll be able to make some phone calls.
Okay.
Martha was arrested and charged with aggravated battery on a victim under 13 years old and domestic battery. She's since pleaded not guilty, and at the time of this recording, Martha's currently awaiting her next court date out of custody with conditions set by the court.
Where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm the kitchen manager in Sharpsburg. I have a couple sitting at my bar with a baby, and they've been letting it sip on their beer.
And this right here, what's in there?
Beer.
That's 100% beer?
Yes, sir.
Now to Coweta County, where deputies pull up to a restaurant just in time to catch a couple making their great escape straight to the parking lot. But there's no smooth getaway today.
So what's the problem?
I'm asking you were at the bar today?
No, I would not.
You weren't at the bar at all?
No, not at all.
Did you drink anything today?
Nope.
You didn't drink nothing either?
Like 5 hours ago.
And 5 hours ago?
Yeah.
All right, so you didn't have a beer while you were here?
What's the problem, dude?
The deputy gives 34-year-old Craig Banks a chance to come clean, but honestly, a confession isn't necessary because the surveillance footage does all of the talking. Video captures Craig casually handing a beer to the 1-year-old baby while the mother, 30-year-old Peyton Gregory, is holding the infant.
Right on. Right there off.
Give me a fair place your hands behind your back.
I'm going to jail.
Her too, because she was sitting there watching them.
Both parents were arrested and charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Following the incident, their 1-year-old daughter was released to a relative, and the parents were reported to the Georgia Division of Family and Children Services. At the time of this recording, the couple's currently awaiting their next court date.
Hey, by the way, what do the body cams we cover on After Hours every week prove? The world is unpredictable, and having a great lawyer makes a huge difference. That's where our amazing partner and longtime sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes in, a firm with over 1,000 attorneys and some pretty sweet merch, too. Logan, zoom in on that. Thank you. 1,000 attorneys, and that's because they win a lot. In the past few months, Morgan & Morgan secured a verdict of $29 million in Philadelphia, $2.7 million in Florida, and $5.6 million for a car crash victim in Georgia after insurance offered their client $0 in that case. Even if your case isn't worth millions, why not start a claim, fight for what you deserve? Morgan & Morgan makes it truly so easy. You can start a claim from your phone in just 8 clicks or less. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/afterhours or click the link in the description and pinned in the comments.
Next up, we head to Las Vegas, where Henderson police receive a shocking tip from an unlikely hero, a 9-year-old boy. When officers greet him at his door, he's visibly shaken, and for good reason.
Hello. How are you? Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
Okay, yeah, he's on my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
Can I come in and talk to you?
Sure, yes. What is going on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
Who else home with you?
Me and him.
All right.
That's it.
Why are you sweating?
I'm sweating? I'm not sweating.
You look sweating.
No, I'm
Make sure you were
cream
in
on
by
my
yourself.
face. No, I'm freaking out right now.
So there was other people here earlier. They left?
There's no other people here earlier. My friend Kristen saw by, and that was it.
Okay, so this is your house?
It's my house.
So you're...
Well, I don't know why you're here.
While the mom is completely confused on the whole situation, her son's clearly upset at what he found.
Hey, I'm Officer Hanson. What's you scared? What's going on, man? What's going on? Do you want to take a seat on the bench? Yeah, somebody go in there with him. I'll stay out here with this, okay? Here, buddy. Why don't you take a seat on the bench and talk to me, okay? Are you in trouble for something? Did something happen inside? What's going on? I'm cool with him if you wanna. I'm sure it's okay in there. What's wrong, buddy? What's your name? Okay, what's going on tonight? Did you get in trouble for something, or did you see something inside that was no good? What happened? What did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So where were the drugs at?
Underneath the nightstand.
Underneath the nightstand? Okay. Gotcha. Do you ever seen anything like that here before?
No.
No? Okay. So where are those at right now? Nobody inside's in trouble for anything. I just need to try to figure out what's going on.
I just gave him the first one I saw.
Okay, and who was that?
It's an officer to the right.
Okay, so you gave them, the officer, some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He found what appears to be drugs in the house, and he was concerned and
I don't
scared.
do drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't.
We don't have to do drugs to have drugs in the house.
Take a look at that.
I don't even know what that is, you guys. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what is happening right now, you guys. I don't know.
I mean, 100%. Like I said, why we're here, Tony was, what's his name again? He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned. He was scared. He said, I found this in the house. I think it's drugs. So Tony calls us to come and check on your kid.
Okay, well, I don't even know what this is or where he found it.
I don't either.
I don't either, okay?
I get it. And like I said, that's why we're here. Check on him, make sure he's okay.
We're playing Fortnite and he goes in the bathroom and this is what it is.
Right. Let me get some information from you.
Yeah.
The officer grabs some initial information from 45-year-old Kendra Long, then calmly explains.
Our sergeant's going to come out. Anytime we have a case at all, where little kids are involved, the sergeants always come out just to make sure that everything's okay. He's an extremely bright and intelligent little guy. All right. Does he ever embellish anything? Or is he pretty much a straightforward, just tells it how it is kind of kid?
Well, he is a child. He's speaking through a child's mentality, even though he is a bit ahead of the game for his age.
Yeah, he's extremely bright, and he has no problem telling you what's on his mind. So that's why I was just wondering if.
I mean, embellish. At times, yes, but he's usually pretty adult-like, and he'll tell you what's going on. I mean, I like to hear what I literally throw him back. I don't know what or why he would even know what even drugs are, or why he would think that.
He watches Netflix.
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. Yeah, he says he's like into war and must be like a World War II historian and all that kind of stuff. So, police work, military, it all kind of goes hand in hand. So if you're watching videos about military, you start doing the rabbit hole, it's going to take you eventually to some kind of, police work type of thing. So I'm just trying to figure out how he has, the knowledge that he does at this point. right now we're just kind of in a holding pattern until our sergeant gets here. Okay, so
My thing with you is, honesty is not going to get you out of some of the trouble that you're in tonight. However, if you wanted to start being realistic with us and be like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what it is, I want to get some help, and I want you guys to help me. Maybe, hold on, Kendra. Maybe there's some avenues we can work with you to assist you a little bit on mitigating the circumstances that you're into tonight.
What do you mean by help? Like, I don't understand
Well,
what we're talking about here.
if what we have in your house is, that's a pretty large amount of methamphetamine.
I don't know what you're, like, honestly, I've been
So-
sitting here talking to the other one this whole time,
Right.
and I don't have any idea what this is.
Okay.
I don't have
But
any
this is your
idea
house.
This is my house.
Right. That's your cup right there, right?
This is my everything.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So the legal standard usually is this is your house, everything in the house that you have possession over. And if we get something that you can technically be responsible
This is
for.
not, if this is drugs or whatever, this is not mine, and I don't know what else to tell you.
So would you be willing to take a urine test?
I'm
See-
not willing to do anything. I had a trial.
Well, I'm just asking you.
No.
So you wouldn't be willing to do a urine test tonight?
No, nothing.
For any
because
like methamphetamines, cocaine?
I'm not willing to do anything right now because my ex-husband put so many.
But if you're clean, it's going to help your case, though.
I don't. Why do I have a case?
Well, for us. Because you're saying that you don't know what this is.
But what is a case? Though?
Like, let's say, because your child just gave us what appears to be a large amount of
I don't know what
methamphetamine.
this is, though.
And then let's say you assisted us and you took a drug test and you were completely clean, then you could say, well, maybe this was planted or stashed in my house because I don't do narcotics. You can tell by my urine that I'm completely clean.
I have an ex-husband that we just got through a whole trial, and I'm not.
This was civil trial for custody?
Yeah, family court.
Right. Not criminal trials. This was all civil stuff.
There's nothing criminal.
Right.
not
I'm just
criminal.
making sure it wasn't something criminal. Have you ever been arrested before?
One time in my life.
How long ago was it?
Like a long time ago, years and years
What
ago.
was it for?
My ex-husband and I were in divorce, and
Like a
it was
domestic type thing?
I
Okay.
slapped him in the
So-
face. It's embarrassing that that happened.
With this whole situation, and just beat around the bush, you don't want to take any admission of the stuff that your child gave us.
I don't.
You're not taking responsibility for it.
No, I don't even know if that's what is it. Is it drugs then?
Well, we're going to test it when the supervisor gets here
I mean,
to
just, I'm
confirm
gonna
what
throw. I
it is.
feel really sick right now that my child had that in his hands. First of all, if that's what that is.
Well, of course.
Second of all, what I'm thinking is how could this got in my house?
Right.
I'm thinking who or what right now. I'm thinking all kinds of things.
Right.
I'm not ready to have a panic attack.
Well, do you want to sit down? Do you want to get a glass of water?
I have water. I just don't understand. I'm trying. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what. No, I don't want to do anything at all. But like,
I'm just asking. Just throwing it out there.
I don't. I just want to know what's happening right now.
Control number 21, we have contact.
No, it's all. Like I said, we're not saying you're a bad person. We're just trying to get to the bottom of everything.
can you stay here? A second.
Just outside the door, authorities examine the Ziploc bag, and when they test the contents, boom, 100 grams of meth.
I should have left my gloves on for the search and the pat and the cuffing. Do we need anything? Coleman, just authoring a search warrant right now.
The officer returns back to Kendra, search warrant in hand, and it's time for the serious talk, so he starts reading her rights.
Pretty much done. I just wanted to run the thing by you again. That's news to you. That whole bag of white powdery substance is like not yours.
Not mine. Not even like anyone I can think of that I know would be associated with that.
We did test it, and it did return positive for methamphetamine. I didn't know. Somebody must have. So yeah, it is positive. Now, we're going to forward this on to our narcotics officers. maybe you have a change of heart. Maybe you want to talk to them.
Me?
I'm just letting you know
Okay.
that they're going to get a copy of the report. You may want to talk to them. That might help your situation out. You know, if you do, you can ask any officer that you run in contact with. But at this point, you are going to be placed under arrest for possession of controlled substance.
I'm literally on.
I understand. You can disagree all you want. That's fine.
I don't understand this.
Okay. Well, your child found a bag of what
Oh my God.
presumptively tested positive for
This is not
methamphetamine
my stuff.
under your nightstand. That's your right to say that. But the way our laws work, if we have reason or probable cause to believe that a crime occurred and you're within we can make that arrest. So, you have shoes.
I know. I don't understand this. Like, literally, who can I talk to? Your sergeant or something? This is not my stuff. This is not. I did not do a crime. This is not anything. I'm honestly gonna tell you who I think is in. I can tell you who I think it is. It has access to my house. I am not understanding what's happening right now. This is not.
But you and your son live here. You told me
I have
that.
a boyfriend that has access to my front door.
Right.
I don't know this guy this well. However, this is do I give you his name? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is not my. I don't.
Well,
do drugs.
you even said yourself you really wouldn't want to take a drug test either.
I
See
don't
if
know
there's
what
any
I'm supposed to do
method.
right now.
Well, I can't give you advice on what to do.
But I'm not a crime. I didn't commit a crime.
Well,
So,
it's possession of a controlled substance. It's in your house. This is your house.
this is not my. I don't even know this was here. I can't even understand or fathom the fact that this is drugs in my house.
Right.
I don't know what to say.
Like I said, I've read you your rights, so you understand that you don't have to tell us anything at this point. We've made it clear that you're in my custody.
But what does it mean?
It means we're going to jail.
Why am I going to jail?
There was methamphetamine found
But
inside your
it's
house,
not mine.
and that's between you and your attorney to argue in
I
court.
don't have. I've written it.
Eventually, you will.
Okay,
And
but
if you can't afford one, they'll get you one.
Well, what does this mean? Like I go to
What it
jail?
means right now is, where's your purse? Where's your phone? Where's your keys? And we can grab that stuff for you and help you. And then we'll lock your house up, and your son is here. He's going to take it, and they're going to go back to his place. So if you want to go get the purse,
Okay.
but
Okay, I don't know what.
we're on you like white on rice at this point.
I don't know why, but okay.
And we're trying to be very understanding. You didn't kill anybody,
No,
but,
but I didn't do anything.
well, you're lucky it's us.
I mean, I guess I'm sorry that, like, I'm so.
It's overwhelming.
Authorities give Kendra a moment to gather some essentials, her purse, some shoes, a jacket, but once she's ready, it's straight to jail.
So do you have anything on you that you're not going to want them to find?
I don't have anything.
I'm just letting you know. They're going to...
No, I don't even know what's going on with this whole thing.
All right, so just put your hands behind your back. If you're praying. You ever pray? There you go. Nobody sees you. It's like 2 in the morning.
Kendra was arrested and charged with drug trafficking and child abuse. Hours later, she was released when she posted her $25,000 bail. A further investigation revealed the mother was dealing drugs, making this one of the top 5 meth moments at the Henderson Police Department. Court records indicate Kendra was arrested again after her probation officer found baggies containing 27 grams of meth, pills, and a scale. A judge sentenced Kendra to 9 months in the Clark County Detention Center. At the time of this recording, she should be out of custody sometime next month. I also want to thank Upside for sponsoring After Hours. Upside's a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, food, and groceries. This is real cash back. It shows up in your Upside app, and then you just transfer it straight into your bank account. The other day, I went out to a diner, fantastic spread, great coffee. I used Upside, I got cash back. Also, every single time I fill up my tank now, I use Upside. The first time I used Upside when I got gas, I got almost $8 back, like actually insane. So once you have the Upside app, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. You pay as usual using your debit or credit card, follow the steps on the app, and you get paid. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside or scan the QR code on screen. Use our promo code AFTERHOURS. You get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's promo code AFTERHOURS for an extra 25 cents back on your first gallon of gas. Now police arrive on scene of a motor vehicle accident in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and immediately render aid to the victims.
Are you okay?
Charlie 65, Charlie 76, November.
Okay, why are you stopped in the middle of the intersection? Because what? You were just, okay. Are you all right? All right.
Negative. Our video
Are you guys hurt? Are you okay?
Charlie 76, November. Echo Sierra. Negative. Speaking with 1516. That's going south on Kate from.
Can you put me out at a 2-car 43, Maryland and 30? How you doing, sir? You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What happened?
Oh, no, I was just waiting for the light, so I'm going to hardware, and this guy only just stopped in the front of me.
So you're coming this way on?
Yeah, I'm coming this way, yeah.
All right. Are you hurt at all?
I'm sorry?
Are you hurt at all?
No.
Let's find that vehicle was parked in South Carolina.
Can you just grab you sure you're all right?
You can find that vehicle was parked yesterday in South Carolina.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to go talk to the other people, all right? You sure you don't need an ambulance?
No, I'm fine.
All right. Can you just start 56? I got a small juvenile in the back of the one car. Possible neck injury.
Alright, thank you.
All right. I'm just going to have an ambulance come check you guys out. Make sure you're okay. All right? Yeah. Okay. You're all right, sweetie. We're going to make sure you're okay. All right? Just a little girl in the back. She was complaining of some neck pain. I think I hit pretty good.
Yeah. Hi. Bianca.
Were you wearing your seatbelt? You took it off after the fact?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. She had it on when I got here.
Okay. Mom, do you want her to go to the hospital?
No, she's not really complaining too much. She's good. Right? You want to go to the hospital? You're good?
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm just scared. Like, it was a scary thing that happened.
Murray, you said you guys want me at Virginia and 30, stopping anything going eastbound?
Okay, well, we'll have you sign a refusal form. Can I take her blood pressure and everything?
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
Good.
Yeah.
Little girl had a little neck pain from the crash.
I'm scared for her.
Can you do me a small favor? Can you make sure your car is in park for me? And just shut it off for me, please?
It's in park, but...
Okay, can you just shut the engine off? Yeah, thank you very much. Somebody check that, make sure the ignition, when you get a minute, make sure that's shut down for me, please. Thank you. You okay though? Need medical attention?
I'm gonna check my mom too. Not to create problems, the way she responded.
Yeah, she seemed a little dazed when we pulled up. But like,
alright.
So you guys were coming from Hard Rock?
Yeah.
And you're coming this way on Maryland Avenue? Were you turning or were you going straight?
Turn.
You were turning off Maryland to come here? Okay. And where was the other car coming from?
Straight, yeah.
They were coming straight this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see that car?
I did,
Okay.
but it was the kind of thing I couldn't believe we kept going.
And where do you guys live?
In Galloway.
Galloway? Okay.
Yeah,
Are you able to
we're
call someone to come pick you up? Because this car is not drivable. We're going to have to tow it.
Mom, you want me to check your vitals too? Can you look at this light for me? Mom, look right at me. 944-937. And you have no pain anywhere?
What's up? This is her. I got the kids' info if you want it. Okay. They might be refusing.
Thank you. Injuries?
The little girl was saying her neck, and he was saying his back. She's getting checked out now. I don't know if she's a little dazed from the crash or...
Where's my partner?
So she's telling me she's driving north on Maryland, was making the turn on the 30.
Okay.
He's saying he was going south, and then that's when they hit.
Is my partner with us, dude?
He was.
Bravo 4.
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah. But she was saying she was turning. He told us he was going straight towards Hard Rock. Sounds like she turned right in front of him.
She's the one to me, but I kind of smell it.
Yeah.
She's saying she's just in shock.
Yeah.
823 coverage in Maryland and 30.
But I need to know.
Yeah, especially with the kid in front.
She doesn't want to go to the hospital. So.
71 negative. So I'm fine
with that?
He's gonna have to.
She had on her seatbelt and everything.
Yeah, she
like,
had it on when I pulled up.
Yeah, it's like whiplash.
Yeah.
You're sure you're okay? Not going to the hospital? Okay, where do you live? Somebody's gonna come pick you up, right?
Yeah, there he is. Charlie 2.
How you doing?
Charlie 5, that helps.
You family?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have a way to get them home?
I do.
All right. Yeah, I told her, I mean, obviously the way the car is, she can't drive it, so it's going to have to get towed.
Sure. You know Eric Hendrickson? Galloway? Please tell me.
Nah. Yeah.
If I sit here long enough with you, I know
Yeah.
people, you know, I don't...
Yeah.
We were at the sugar factory, and we got ahead, and then thankfully Bianca had herself in her car. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
I'm just glad everybody's okay.
Yeah.
First and foremost, that's all I'm saying.
Bianca was complaining a little bit about her neck. They checked her out.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like they want to go to the hospital, but that's up to you guys. I don't know
Yeah, the people, everybody's okay though.
Yeah. He might go to the hospital. He was saying his back hurts.
Oh my gosh.
You can go up there and talk to people.
I know how it can be. So last thing I wanted to do.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Officer Dunster. I'm your crash investigator. Can you tell me what happened?
I was turning. I had Charlie correct that you also have the criminal impact.
You were turning, and he just hit you?
Yeah, I didn't want to get too close.
All right. So you were turning from Maryland, you're going here on the 30, right? Okay. Do you know how fast you were going?
You sure you're okay? All right.
Just a little.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Gracious. All right, sweetie.
Bravo 3, I need you, sir.
Are you able to stand? All right. This vehicle is going to be towed. So get out of the vehicle now, and then go ahead and just hang by the ambulance.
I'll pull it.
What did you get out of this?
The daughter's fine. She had on her seatbelt and everything. It's just like a little whiplash. I was just concerned because you definitely smell alcohol on her. But they're not going to the hospital. So.
It's all right. We'll grab it.
Just wait right here. Just wait right here.
I'm going to have you sign this refusal for your daughter, okay?
Yeah. I can leave with my brother. Can we just leave?
That's up to the cops. It's not up to me, okay?
Anything to drink tonight, Tara?
No.
Grab it. Okay.
Bravo 1B, are you, sir?
Do me a favor. Come meet me over here on the side of the road. Right over here. Can you place your bag down?
Sure. You're on hold?
Yeah, sure. Look at me real quick. Okay. All right. So listen, I can smell alcohol on you, so you had something to drink tonight. How much have you had to drink?
A margarita.
A single drink?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do a couple psychophysical tests just to prove that you can walk.
Yeah.
And that you were able to drive.
Authorities noticed something off about the mother, Tara Fritz. She's acting suspicious at the scene, so a crash investigator steps in to take over, while her brother steps up to take care for her daughter.
Stop.
That's pretty hard.
It doesn't take long for police to realize Tara's in no shape to be behind the wheel.
All right, so last thing we're going to do. All right. Just give me your bag.
Not a fanny pack. That is not a fanny pack.
All right, I want you to turn around. I want you to put your hands together like you are praying. Behind your back. All right? This time, I'll place you into custody for DUI. All right?
You should have grabbed this seatbelt. We're just going to walk right around the back of the car to that door there.
I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath? And you say yes, though. You have to say it physically.
Yes.
Thank you.
The school teacher's taken to police headquarters for a breath test, and the results showed she was more than twice the legal limit. Tara was charged with operating under influence of liquor and drugs and reckless driving. She later took a plea deal, pleading guilty to the charges, and was ordered to pay $158 in court fines.
Kids, 10 and 8, home alone. Mom's coming from Duluth, Georgia.
We're ending today's episode with a case out of Georgia that starts with two young children home alone without a parent in sight. Thankfully, their father calls to say goodnight, but instead of a sweet bedtime chat, he's left dialing 911 to request a welfare check on his 8-year-old and 10-year-old sons. Police rush to the scene to find the boys safe, but alone.
I understand that. Yeah, they've been on the phone with them for a little while in Duluth. Going to a sorority building.
He doesn't live at Duluth either.
10 and 8.
Is there a problem?
It don't matter. Yes, our kids are left alone at home.
Listen, it doesn't matter how long you've been gone. You left a 10-year-old and 8-year-old children here by themselves.
Yeah, I thought that 10-year-olds are allowed in the state of Georgia.
No, 13-year-olds. And technically, you left a 10-year-old here to watch an 8-year-old. The child has to be 15 or 14 or 15 years old to be able to watch a younger child. Where are you at right now?
Is it nice?
You said about 30.
Nice. They big?
We have a not even a year-old lab in there in a cage. He wants to come out here.
So how are you 30 minutes away, but you've only been gone for 20 minutes?
One officer gets in contact with the children's mother, 40-year-old Alexandra Woodward, to determine her whereabouts.
Were y'all asleep whenever she left?
Huh?
Were y'all asleep?
Are y'all on the way here?
Y'all wasn't asleep when they left?
No.
Did y'all
Like we just got in bed when they left.
Why did they leave?
Good stuff out
They
of the
won't
storage
get stuff
unit.
here like 9 months ago. Because we just moved here like 9 months ago. Thank you.
So,
Call Tanner
and see what he thinks.
Let
Because
me
honestly,
look at the text message.
Because I looked at this. Like I knew there was something.
yeah, honestly, you probably your ankle's kind of Tanner probably tell you 95 when she gets here. And there ain't no other adult here.
Nope. No, there's no other adult here. Except for the dogs, that's the only ones here. That's the only other living.
Hey. So the father called
Complete lie.
saying that.
Because she obviously. Oh, I didn't know the truck was here. Yeah. We didn't see it. But she left at 9 something.
Yeah.
Close to 9:15. And it's 10:50. So it's been more than an hour.
That mom left at about 9:15.
Meanwhile, Child Protective Services summoned the father to retrieve the two boys.
I just sent it to you. The defects lady just said if the father has legal rights, take them, and then we do a report, and they're going to get a hold of the report and then deal with the mother after they get the report.
What about does Dad have legal rights?
Yes, he does. He's joint custody.
He has joint custody.
Yeah, and so he's going to come pick him up.
What did the dad say?
They called me like whenever they asked me to place 21, and they said that the dad was saying that they had been, or the mom had left at around 9:15 to go to a Duluth, like a storage unit in Duluth with her boyfriend, and that they thought, like he thought there might have been a loaded gun in the house that was accessible. I asked them about the loaded gun. I don't see a loaded gun, and they said they didn't know about it, but there is alcohol sitting out and the vape sitting out. There's a Twisted Tea open container over there, and that's really it from the dad. He said he's coming right now to pick up the kids.
Okay, he does know we're going to release him then.
What was that?
He does know that we're going to release him to him.
Yes. Thank you. So, how'd you find out that they're home alone? Did they call you, or did you just?
I called him to check on his day, and
he called.
Yeah. Just hang on, buddy. So I called him to check on his day. It was about 9 o'clock.
About 9 o'clock.
9:15. I could look at my call log, and he said, Franklin spoke up over the phone because they share a bedroom, and said, "Mommy left us home alone."
Okay.
My first response was, what, to go to the grocery store or go to the gas station? He said, no, all the way to Duluth for a storage unit.
Nearly 3 hours later, Alexandra and her boyfriend pull up.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. Check my children, please. Why? Why? I'm sorry?
What's your name back for me?
Why?
Got no rest.
Why? You thought you were coming in?
Proof show.
Here, drop the phone here.
What? Put everybody in the car. Cruelty to children?
Seriously?
Seriously?
No, we know the guidelines. What are the guidelines? What are the guidelines? Tell me what the guidelines are.
295 on the
Guidelines are 37.
37.
Hey, can I ask you, where are the kids?
With the father.
Where'd you at this one?
Okay.
Alright.
Come on.
You know, transport together?
Hey.
You good transporting together?
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
wait.
I got your phone and your vape.
Well, can I write down some phone numbers?
They'll be able to let you do that, Jill.
Okay.
And what about your dogs?
That's what I was gonna ask the neighbor. If you could
Which neighbor?
The dogs. That one right there.
Okay. You been there awake right now?
No. They're good for probably tonight.
Okay.
If I could just...
You could probably call them from the jail and or something.
Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning as you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I've given to you?
Yes. Can I...
1 second. Having these rights in mind, do what's taught to you now.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, you can.
Pull my vehicle in the driveway?
We'll get that in a minute, okay?
I'm sorry?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So, what time did you leave the house today?
No. Can you pull my vehicle in the driveway?
What time did you leave the
I'm not
house?
answering.
You're not answering? Okay.
Listen to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Not playing no games, not doing that, okay? Not your dumb I'm not your dumb right? Okay. He's asking you a question, he read you your rights, and you said you would talk to him. Do you wish to talk to him? I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. Do you want to speak to him? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll speak to you. Can you...
Okay, close the door. She's not going to do that again.
Wow.
Lawyer.
Yep.
What do you want to lock the house with?
You can leave it unlocked.
We can leave it unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop.
Sorry.
Alright, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Why are you getting arrested? They're not your kids.
It's a good question. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is f***ing insane.
The couple was arrested for child cruelty. However, the mother retained an attorney and got her charges reduced to reckless conduct. Alexandra has since pleaded not guilty. At the time of this recording, their case is still making their way through the courts. In response, Georgia's Division of Family and Children's Services updated its guidelines, now stating that children between 9 and 12 years old can be left alone for a few hours, with one big caveat: sometimes a younger child may be mature enough to care for others. Thanks for watching this week's episode. Law&Crime After Hours is research. It's written, and you guessed it, it's produced by Jordan Chacon. Video editing is done by the Logan Harris. I'm Sam Goldberg. We're going to see you next week.